A fierce argument erupts in a cramped, dimly lit living room, the air thick with unspoken disappointment and shattered dreams. "You're throwing your life away for a fantasy!" His father's voice boomed, echoing off the worn furniture. His mother, her face etched with worry, added, "Just listen to us, son. This path is too risky. We only want what's best for you." But the young man, his jaw set with a defiant resolve, saw only a future they couldn't envision. "My dream isn't a fantasy," he retorted, his voice strained but firm. "And I'll prove it to you." He turned his back on their pleading eyes, grabbed a single overstuffed bag by the door, and walked out into the unforgiving night, the slam of the door punctuating the end of one chapter and the daunting beginning of another. The following months blurred into a relentless montage of struggle and sheer grit. His world shrank to the size of a tiny, cluttered apartment, where stacks of books and half-empty coffee cups were his only companions. The city lights, once a beacon of hope, now mocked him through his small window as he worked late into the night, his face illuminated by the cold glow of his laptop screen. He took on menial jobs to make ends meet, scrubbing floors and waiting tables, each task a humbling reminder of the mountain he had yet to climb. Days were a grueling cycle of setbacks and rejections. Nights were spent battling exhaustion and the gnawing voice of doubt. Yet in his tired eyes a fire burned, a stubborn determination that refused to be extinguished by hardship. Every failure was a lesson, every obstacle a stepping stone. Then slowly the tide began to turn. The relentless effort started to bear fruit. The scene shifts from the cramped apartment to a sleek, modern office space buzzing with creative energy. He's no longer alone, but surrounded by a team of bright, enthusiastic colleagues, their faces beaming as they celebrate a successful project launch. Champagne corks pop, and he raises a glass, a genuine smile finally reaching his eyes. The tired, gaunt look is replaced by the confident posture of a leader. A subsequent shot shows him being interviewed, his image gracing the glossy cover of a prominent business magazine, the headline boldly declaring him a visionary entrepreneur. He had not just survived, he had triumphed, building the very dream his parents had dismissed as a fantasy. Back in the modest living room where it all began, the television flickered, casting a pale light on his parents' faces. They were watching the evening financial news, the familiar drone of the anchor a part of their nightly routine. Suddenly, a picture flashed on the screen, their son. He was standing on a stage, accepting an award, looking poised and successful. The news anchor recounted his incredible journey, highlighting the company he had built from scratch. A wave of stunned silence washed over the room. His father's expression of stern disapproval melted away, replaced by a complex mixture of shock and profound regret. His mother covered her mouth with her hand, her eyes welling up with tears that were no longer just of worry, but of a dawning, painful realization of their misjudgment. In his bright, spacious office overlooking the city, the young man stands by the window, the skyline a testament to how far he has come. His phone buzzes, vibrating against the cool glass of a tabletop. He glances down at the screen. The words, "Incoming call, Mom," glow brightly, a simple notification carrying the weight of years of silence and misunderstanding. A whirlwind of emotions flickers across his face, the lingering sting of old wounds, the warmth of filial connection, the quiet satisfaction of vindication, and the uncertainty of what comes next. He takes a deep breath, his finger hovering over the screen, caught in a suspended moment between the past he fought to escape and the future he now has the power to redefine.